Hello guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings to all of you. Today I'm very excited to share about a material that I believe will have a tremendous impact in our daily lives. This material is about the modal verb can and will. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Reza Pujiesta Putri with student number 2210231029. So guys, do you know what is a modal verb? And also, what is the function of can and will? Okay, here I will explain about this material with the help of PowerPoints as media. Can and will belong to the category of modal verbs. A modal verb is a type of verbs used to convey ability, desire, permission, obligation, or possibility in a sentence. Modal verbs are often used together with the main verb to form additional meanings. For the example of modal verbs include can, could, may, might, must, ought to, shall, should, will, and would. However, here I just focus in two words that is can and will. Special modal verb for the word can and will. The modal verbs can, the function to express ability. This is a simple formula of can. In a positive sentence, subject, starter of. In a positive sentence of can is subject, can, and verb 1. And then in a negative sentence, subject, cannot, plus cannot, plus verb 1. And then in interrogative sentence, can, plus subject, plus verb 1, plus question mark. For the example, in a positive sentence, I can speak English, which means I can or I am able to speak English. And then in a negative sentence, I cannot speak English. I cannot speak English, which means I cannot or I am not able to speak English. In a negative sentence, shows inability. After the modal verbs can, the word not is added, so I cannot speak English. Furthermore, in the interrogative sentence, the word can or the modal verbs can is placed at the beginning of the sentence. When the word can is placed at the beginning of the sentence in an interrogative sentence, its function is not longer to expression ability, but its function is to ask permission. For the example, can I borrow your book? So it is recommended that the word can in an interrogative sentence, then the word please is added to make it sound more polite. For the example, can I borrow your book, please? Okay, that's brief explanation of the use of the modal verbs can or its function to express ability. Okay, everybody, do you understand? And then next, the auxiliary word will, which function to express willingness or prediction. So when you using the words will, it shows willingness or prediction. This is a simple formula of will. In positive, subject plus will plus verb 1, and in a negative sentence, subject plus will not plus verb 1, and then in interrogative sentence, will plus subject plus verb 1 question mark. So, when using the word will, it shows willingness or predictions. For the example in a positive sentence, I will go home. I will go home, which means I will go home or I will go home, atau mau pulang atau mau pergi ke rumah. But the word will here means we will go home, pulang. In a negative sentence, after the word will, added not. The word not is added. For the example, I will not go home, which means my prediction will not go home. Whereas in the question sentence, we put the modal verbs will in front of will you go home. Like this. Will you go home? Okay, that's a brief explanation of the modal verbs can and will. Hopefully, after this brief explanation, we can make simple sentence using the modal verbs can and will. Okay, first, let's recognize the internal and external motivation that teachers expect from students. Internally, understanding can and will brings about a positive change in mindset and self-belief. This provides a strong motivation drive to reach goals and overcome obstacles in achieving a desire. In externally, the application of this concept is expected to improve social relationship and collaboration, opening up new opportunities by asserting an ability in learners. Can and will help students by encouraging them, making them more confident and encouraging skill development and personal goal achievement. Beyond that, it creates a positive atmosphere when interacting with friends or at work. Opens up opportunities for cooperation and makes the atmosphere around us more conducive to achieving mutual success. For example, when students have the belief that they can succeed, they use the word can, and then they will be more motivated and willing to work hard using the word will in doing schoolwork or project together. However, the learning objectives from this material is our student can use can and will correctly in daily communication context and understand the differences in the material. Use humanistic approach with learning group strategy and question and answer method or Q&A. The approach applied is humanistic. Through the group discussion method, students not only listen but are also actively involved in their learning process. students together with their friendship discuss this question and answer by implementing the use of the words can and will in a simple conversation dialogue. For example, student A asks, "Can I borrow your pen?" And then student B answer, "Yes, of course. What will you do if I don't lend it?" And student A replied, "I will use the pencil." This creates a deep learning atmosphere by collaboration and foster social development because they work together to exchange ideas. In discussion group learning with a humanistic approach to the material can and will, effective example can arise when students feel accepted, heard, and valued in the discussion group. A supportive and empathetic atmosphere can motivate students to be more open and actively participate. Such effective example can be reflected in student facial expression and gesture that show enthusiasm when discussion how to apply can and will in daily life. They may show excitement and eagerness to share experiences or ideas on how this positive attitude can shape their mindset and actions. In a humanistic approach, creating an environment that supports the exchange of ideas, experience, and support between learners is key to building a positive affective dimension in learning. While in the cognitive aspect, concrete example of cognitive can be seen when students discuss with the group. Students actively participate in the discussion and pour their ideas to compose simple sentence using the word can and will. Group discussion with a humanistic approach can encourage learners to think critically about their ability to state and use the words can and plan concrete action that they will do using the word will. For the example, student A, "I find it difficult to recognize my time to study, so I use the word can in daily life, but I believe I can make a more efficient schedule using the word will." The last concrete psychomotor example involves physical activities or action that support learning and interaction between students. For example, in a group discussion, students voice their ideas by trying to dialogue with their friends using the words can and will. Through such activities, students not only understand the concept of can and will theoretically, but also implement it tangibly through physical action and social interaction, creating a holistic learning experience. Okay, so that's all about my presentation, and thank you, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.